So, today we are going to be talking about the reasons why the WNBA may have done what they did. What did they do? They put a highlight tape for the past week of Caitlin Clark for Player of the Week. They put a 3-minute long highlight tape of her, but then decided, nah. So they changed their mind. They had given her Player of the Week up until the point where they had hired somebody to make a highlight tape of her in the last week, and then decided, nah. And you might say, oh, this is a Rookie of the Month highlight tape. No, it's not. This is only a highlight tape from the last week. There are no games from more than a week ago in that. And this is, by the way, right after giving Angel Reese Rookie of the Week for breaking the streak. But you didn't give Caitlin Clark Rookie of the Week for breaking the all-time assist record, for breaking the career 20-13 record. I know that's not really a record, but still, she's broken it for a career. And also just average better stats during the week. So everyone thought, yeah, it's going to be Caitlin Clark Player of the Month. But no, they give Breanna Player of the Month and Player of the Week. So they changed their mind on Caitlin Clark being Player of the Month. Or Player of the Week. And then I would assume maybe Breanna Player of the Month anyway. I'll give them benefit of the doubt on that. But they had changed their mind last minute. So we got to talk about why they did what they did. Because you can't say, oh, they don't want to give Rookie Player of the Week. They did to Angel Reese. They did to, and you might be saying, oh, but Sabrina Ionescu won a bunch during the week. It's like that also doesn't come into account when Angel Reese had a losing record last week and won Player of the Week. And she wasn't even the best player on her own team. Kennedy Carter averaged 10 more points a game than her. Actually, no, sorry, like 7 or 8 more points a game than her. Before we get on to things, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you, guys, for 23,600. If we get to 23,000, somehow at 23,700 by the end of the day, that would be absolutely incredible. Like, I don't think we're going to do it, but like that would be absolutely ridiculous because it puts us on track for 24k by the break. So, we have got now, like, the theories. We've got the theories. And the first conspiracy theory of it all, and by the way, it's why I'm wearing a tinfoil hat, because we are conspiracy theorying. And by the way, oh my god, this isn't the same highlight tape. This is a 2-minute and 43-second highlight tape. This is a 3-minute long highlight tape. It's not even the same highlight tape. Could they not just put the same one? It's not even the same highlight tape. So obviously they had one ready for Player of the Week. It's not the same highlight tape. Like, this is a joke. This is a joke, but they gave her the pity award. Just give this to Angel Reese. Like, if you've already taken one award off Caitlin Clark, and by the way, I'm just saying, Angel Reese had a good July. You've given her a Player of the Week. Just give her Player of the Month. Just give her Player of the Month. She set the record because catching rebounds means more than breaking every single point creation record in the history of sport, and that's clearly what they want. So they want the narrative. So give Angel Reese. She broke the record. Give her Player of the Month. Give her Rookie of the Month. Give her Rookie of the Month. And it's like, we all saw it. We all saw it. Like, there's no excuse for her not to be Player of the Month. But we've seen this. And this makes perfect sense. Like, I've seen like a post. I'm looking at Reddit. And again, like, the WNBA Reddit page, a lot of pro-Clark discussions, they just delete. They'll just delete them. But there was one post, someone saying, people been gaslighting Caitlin Clark fans all season for saying she's getting snubbed isn't obvious yet. That's why I'm wearing the tinfoil hat. Like, I've called all those people that have been calling for conspiracy against Caitlin Clark. I've called all of you guys tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorists, which is why I'm joining you guys. I'm wearing a tinfoil hat. Like, I'd be a complete hypocrite if I was sitting here without the tinfoil hat talking about this situation. I'd be a complete hypocrite if I was. But the response is, snubbed for Player of the Month. What is the response? Snubbed for Player of the Month and Week awards. She's received lots of attention otherwise, so it's not like she's been deprived of anything. And that's exactly it. That is exactly it. And I think that's what the WNBA is. I genuinely do. This is a participation trophy league. This is a participation trophy league. I've said it. I'm saying it. This is like a all needs to be fair. This is like when more people when everyone went berserk that the Lynx Sky game wasn't being shown, even though it was the fault of that Minnesota local TV network. And then everyone being like, oh, everyone needs to show all these games. You actually, yeah, you do. You have a TV rights deal for all the games. But there's a reason why Caitlin Clark's on ESPN. There's a reason why. These networks don't see anything other than the color green. They don't care. These networks don't care about these players. They actually don't even care about Caitlin Clark. They care about the eyes that Caitlin Clark's going to bring. They don't care about Caitlin Clark. But the WNBA, it has to be, it's not, it genuinely seems like, all of this stuff is not a meritocracy. It seems like they simultaneously, everything in WNBA media wants to be treated like a real sport, and then not treated like a real sport. Like anyone complaining about Angel Reese's double-double streak. And by the way, she broke the record almost fair and square. I didn't mind Nafisa Collier fouling her on purpose to set the record. Because that happens all the time. Like, heck, when LeBron broke scoring record, I know it's not the same thing. But like the game literally stopped. Like I've seen situations where players will let someone do something to break a record. We've seen it plenty of times. But when it got to game 14 and she'd already broke the record for 2 games and she was still stat padding, that's bad. Like that is... We still criticize, or not even criticize, laugh about Ricky Davis and Bob Sura doing those exact things in the NBA. If it's all equal, those Angel Reese stat padding clips will go down in the stat pad fail Hall of Fame. But it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be, because this is a sport at the end of the day. Who gives a damn who Caitlin Clark is? And by the way, this isn't not only just affecting Caitlin Clark, this is affecting Kennedy Carter too. Like this is the whole thing where it's like, this is a club. If you're not in with the club, you're not getting anything. Kennedy Carter wanted to be in the skills challenge. They didn't even ask her. Kennedy Carter should have been the first person asked. The biggest snub for the All-Star team, but you know what? She kind of pissed off a few of her old teammates back in the day, so therefore it doesn't matter what she's done this year. No, she's been the best. She's been the best freaking guard in the league, other than Caitlin Clark and Sabrina. She's been one of the 3 best guards in the league. Heck, Kennedy Carter won Player of the Month. I wouldn't have been that pissed off. But that's the thing is, it's not just affecting her. And by the way, it affected Sabrina before. If you don't know anything about Sabrina, the players voted her the 19th best guard in the league last year. The 19th best guard. Is that not crazy? The 19th best guard. So they voted 18 better players that are at her position. She was maybe the 3rd or 4th best. And they voted her 19th the players. So very clearly, it's always been that. And you can say here, the league doesn't want to give her awards because they would have to give her bonus dollars, and someone said they're all jealous that Clark's already making more than league officials every month. That's not the case. It is, what they're trying to do is, this is my theory of it all. What they're trying to do is, they're trying to not give Kate any award they cannot give to Caitlin Clark. Like, look, she probably deserved Player of the Week last week. But at the same time, well, to be fair, I think she had a better week than Angel. But I don't mind giving it to Angel because she did break the record. I don't like, up until a point, yeah, fair enough, she did break it. But Kennedy Carter was robbed of that. But Kennedy Carter won't win an award because they don't like Kennedy Carter. And I don't care about what she did earlier in the year to Caitlin Clark. Draymond Green won Defensive Player of the year after he spent the freaking playoffs kicking people in the nuts. Like, you can't do that. And that's the problem is, people are like, oh, but like Kennedy Carter cheap shot at Caitlin Clark so she can't get any awards. No, that's BS. We all know that's BS. Like Alyssa Thomas choke slammed Angel Reese and she's there on the Olympic team. She's going to get an all WNBA spot of her team. And now my face is frozen. My face is frozen, and you can just see how shocked I am by this whole thing. Who gives a damn that my face is frozen at this stage? I'm in shock. It's probably the same expression the whole time with the tinfoil hat. This is so annoying. It's so annoying to look at this, because it's like the genuine, and it's not a hatred for Caitlin Clark. It is them doing everything in their power to use the eyes that Caitlin Clark is bringing in and putting them on other people whenever possible. And that is what the WNBA has done. I'm not even fixing the camera because this is the expression that sums up the whole thing. It is just confusion. And if the WNBA wants to be treated as a sports league, they need to treat it like a sports league and not some club where everyone's equal. Because in sports, that's just not the case, and it never has been the case. And by the way, me saying that is not saying that they need to pander everything to Caitlin Clark. But when she deserves an award, give her the award. When she doesn't deserve an award, don't give her the award. By not giving Caitlin Clark the award, it does the opposite of what you think. It just makes Sabrina Ionescu's really good month become about Caitlin Clark. By giving Caitlin Clark the award, everyone's like, okay, yeah, deserved. And by the way, if Caitlin Clark doesn't deserve the award, don't give her the award. If she deserves it, give it to her. Because either way, it doesn't matter, because the player on the right, AJ Wilson, is just by far the best player in the league. It is what it is. But by not giving her an award she deserves, especially one that you had made a highlight tape for and you had decided to give her and then changed your mind, it just makes your league look really, really bad. That's it.